Hey guys, thanks for joining me here today again. I just want to do a real quick update video because you may have noticed that there hasn't been a video this week. There's a really good reason for that. We have a giant monster hurricane rocketing towards us here in Central Florida. So it's just been insane. It's the most powerful hurricane in recorded history that's ever formed in the Atlantic. People are just going crazy down here, panicking. Now, mind you, this happens with every hurricane in Florida, including all the false ones that end up turning away from us. So it's nothing new, but it is a very dangerous storm. It's definitely one that shouldn't be ignored. Originally, I wanted to upload a Midnight Movies review for the 1990 It movie. I do have it about halfway done. I'm going to actually have to move it to next week, and I hate having to do that. I hate delaying videos, but with this week, on my 2 days off from work, it's just been hurricane preparation. I mean, by the middle of the week, it was clear that this was going to hit us. Let's look at the map here real quick. This is what the hurricane track looks like right now, okay? Right here in this circle, that's where I am. I'm right in the middle of this thing. And here's the size of this beast of a hurricane. So I decided, instead of finishing up my video this week, to make sure my family and I survive the storm. So I hope you guys understand. But no worries, it will be up next week. As a bonus, I'm going to have up the video that I was going to have up next week anyways. I'll just upload them both the same week. So next week, we're going to have a Midnight Movies episode of Stephen King's It, the 1990 version. I haven't seen the new movie yet. I've heard it's really good. It's been getting awesome reviews. With the hurricane this weekend, there's no way I'm going to have time to watch it. So probably next week, I'll check it out. Next week, I will also post a button smash episode for Mortal Kombat 2, the sequel to the original Mortal Kombat. And the following week after that, I will have up the Midnight Movies episode for Scarface. And I do want to say, all of this is assuming I don't lose power. I remember during, I think it was like 04 or something like that, we had 3 hurricanes hit us at once. I was out of power for a week and a half almost. It was awful. So, again, this is assuming that doesn't happen again. As far as my safety, I think I'm pretty safe in this house and in my area. We're more inland away from the coast, which, I mean, with a storm this size, doesn't really mean a whole lot. It's still extremely dangerous. If I have power and internet, I'll be posting updates on Twitter. Just letting you guys know I'm alive and okay still. But if you don't live in Florida and you've never experienced all the preparation it takes for a hurricane, I mean, the other day I went to go get gas just to get to work. It wasn't even like hurricane gas, you know? I was under a fourth of a tank and I needed gas. Had to wait about half an hour in line just to get to a gas pump, which is nothing compared to some other gas pumps out there. There has been hour lines. There's people just scouring all the nearby grocery stores looking for water and basic supplies. Everyone's out of everything. Some people choose to board up their windows, so you have to go to a home supply store like Home Depot or Lowe's to get plywood and supplies. Everyone's out of that too. You need to move any loose decorations from outside to the inside of the house. You got to make sure all your dishes are washed beforehand because you might lose power, but you might also lose water. So I've just been filling up Ziploc bags full of water and freezing them. Because if we lose water and we lose power and I run out of water to drink, at least the ice will melt and then you can drink it. You might lose power, so you got to make sure all your electronics, cell phones and whatnot are charged beforehand. I actually bought this thing here. It plugs into the charger in the car, and it's got 2 power outlets and 2 USBs. So in case my power goes out and it's safe to open the garage, turn the car on, charge your stuff. So if we lose power, I'll probably be playing my Nintendo Switch a lot. Let's see, what else? I went to go get some sandbags because another thing you have to worry about is flooding. And in my area, when we have just a kind of bad thunderstorm, my front porch area kind of floods. So, Category 4 hurricane, yeah. So I wait in line to get these pre-packaged sandbags that the county has ready for us. I was waiting maybe 4 hours total in line that entire day. Because I waited 2 hours in line, I had to leave to go pick up my kid from school, so I had to come back afterwards and make another 2-hour line. And by the time I got there, they weren't giving out sandbags anymore. Everyone had to pack their own. So you see everyone asking each other to borrow their shovels, and everyone's in the dirt shoveling their own dirt and filling up sandbags. It was just complete chaos. But that's the name of the game with these hurricanes. Chaos. But the most important thing is to be prepared for anything. Because, you know, you could have one storm one year that seems horrible and it doesn't do a lot of damage. You can have a storm the next year, or screw it, even 2 weeks later, that comes and just levels everything. So you don't know. On top of all that stuff I just talked about, you got to have your evacuation routes planned because you never know when things start flooding and you have to get out. Where there's shelters that accept pets if you have any. There's just so much. So I hope you guys understand why no video this week. I'm sure you guys do. But again, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I don't want anyone to worry about anything. I mean, I'm not, everything's going to be fine. I'm well prepared. I'll keep you guys updated on Twitter that I'm still alive. And I will be back soon. And I'll see if I can safely record some footage of the hurricane so I can show you guys that aren't here in Florida. Hopefully I don't end up like those weather reporters outside that get hit by stop signs.
Both today and yesterday.
Stop. But anyways, guys, I've got plenty of other content on the channel for you guys to watch, so keep yourselves busy. And if you're in Florida, please stay safe. Take care of yourself and your family. This is Fabian. I love you guys, and I will see you next time.